Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here with week 21 of my project life. And let me just do my normal overview for you. I love this week. This may be one of the favorite weeks I've done decorating wise in this entire project. So let's get started. Here is my title card. So I used wood veneer looking, I guess wood grain looking thickers, and it says 21 in week, so week 21, but I like it that way. And then I added a little frame that was a 3x4 frame, but I just cut off the bottom of it, so it was just kind of a square frame instead. Added this picture of Jackson jumping in his jolly jumper, along with the dates. And where you see the hello today, that is a Project Life card that I trimmed down. And so the date for this week is May 18th through the 24th. And then I just added a sequence and a little banner pendant and a brad. That big purple thing is a brad. And then I outlined the frame, and I also outlined the entire card. And this collection, if I wrote it down somewhere, it's a collection from something. It's not a Project Life card or anything. So I'm sure I wrote it down, so I'll just have to keep flipping and maybe I'll be able to find it. So this is my second card, and I did the vertical, so they're vertical pictures, and then two horizontals, and then that. So it's the back side, and this pocket is from Simple Stories and not the Becky Higgins pockets. So I redid my entire scrapbook little space. We live in a basement apartment and we have no space for anything. So I originally had, this was actually in my closet, so I redid my closet and moved this onto my dining room table because I have a huge dining room table. So I just took a quick picture showing what I had done. There's yellow washi on the bottom and then this green washi on top. I added a cute little red bow because I finally get to use red a little bit this week. I don't use red very often. It's not one of my favorite colors, but I have a lot of little red embellishments, so it's always fun when I'm able to use it. And I like red and purple. I think it's really cute together. So there's a little purple sequence on the bow. And then I just titled it New Look. So I really enjoyed the way that was. And if you can see, this is a project. I'll show you the back. So I had the picture and I cut, this is a 3x4 card that I made, but I cut it so that it looks like the picture was just on a normal 4x6, but it wasn't. So if you're ever looking for a way to do something, it's always a good way to do it. So those are those two cards. And then my two 3x4s that I actually have, just a filler card that says love you, and this keeps moving, but that's okay. And just a little geotag, and then some sequins and some washi, and of course I outlined it just for a little something something. And then the other one is also just a filler card. I colored in the heart with the green and the purple, added a little banner, a heart I painted in the same purple, and a little purple sequence, or no, that's actually a blue sequence. So nice and simple. It's a 3x4 card. And then I cut out this little card that's supposed to be like a deck of cards ace. And I don't think that's what it is either. That was actually a Project Life card. So this is the one card that isn't part of that paper that I was talking about. I actually, just one of my spare 3x4 cards because I needed something and I wanted some purple. So this was the card I chose. And this, that looks like washi, was already on the card. So I added some red washi and I outlined the little scallops, and then added that Our Life wood veneer. The little black is is just a strip that I had left over. I finally found a way to use one of those diamond transparencies that I had, and I just added some sequins on that. And then I was talking about how one morning Jackson just wanted to sleep, and so he slept in until 8:30, and then he woke up and came and cuddled with me and went back to sleep, and I loved that. So I just documented that. Such a cutie pie. And then this, it is 3x4 cards, I mean you can tell, but it's just talking about how we we went out for lunch with Sean's dad and stepmom, and when we went into lunch, it was beautiful outside and we were all in shorts and flip-flops, and when we were done with lunch, it was pouring, like absolutely pouring. And so we waited a minute thinking it would stop, and it didn't. So of course Jackson had no jacket or anything, so I had to run out to the car to bring the car closer because we couldn't let him get soaked like that. And I sprinted to the car, so maybe 5 seconds outside, and I was absolutely soaked. So just kind of a funny little story that I wanted to document. So that's the last card on that side. And then if I move my album maybe a little this way, this is the second side. So now this is also Simple Stories. It's kind of the same idea. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 4x6, and then 4 3x4 spots. They're just rotated instead of having them all right here. They're the 3x4s in the middle. There's 2 at the bottom and 2 on the top. And my first card for this page is just talking about how on the Friday, my sister and I we did nothing. I did nothing on Friday except for take care of Jackson and text back and forth with my sister about plans for a Walt Disney World trip that we're thinking about taking in 2021. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So it was just kind of a fun day. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I just think it's so funny that I'm trying to plan that far in advance. So I just went online and found that picture, and then I embellished it. There's some washi tape on it. That little amber sand, I think that's what you call them, the and sign anyways, that is the bottom part of that frame on the title that I cut off. So that's how I used that. Dated it, added some sequins and some transparency words. And then below it is talking about I get really horrible allergies in the spring, and this is a new thing. I never got allergies when I was a child. They just developed in my early 20s, and now that I'm in my later 20s, they're getting worse and worse. So it's just talking about that, and it sucks. And then let me come up here. So I have another filler card that has these cute little birdies, and so I added a sequence there and a sequence there and the ace. And then this kind of is supposed to play in to Jackson and, oh sorry, my oven just went off, and Kira. And the funny thing is so Jackson's grandpa and Grandma Anna bought him this new car seat because he's a spoiled boy. And we love it. I love the color. I got to pick the color, so that was fun. But so he got a new car seat the exact same day that little Miss Kira got a new car seat. So I thought it was so funny that my sister and I, our minds just think alike. We think about something and we both do it at the same time. So anyways, that's what it's talking about, or the pictures are of. And then this card is what it's talking about. How my sister and I thought about the same thing. So I labeled it hashtag spring finds and then added some washi. And then to go back to this card, I outlined the Project Life card. I still don't know the collection of this yet. Sorry guys. And then I did a little, it says pretty and new. So, and she's so cute. Oh, my niece is adorable. Okay, maybe this one has it. Nope. Ah! I'm so sorry. I thought for sure I'd have it, but I don't. So this card is Jackson's 4-month shot, the picture that I took first to capture his 4 months. In the corner, I just added that little Capture Life banner. And then I did a little embellishment cluster, and then I titled it 4 months. And I used a whole bunch of different letter stickers. It's from the same thing, but they're just different. And I don't think I will ever buy stickers like that again, because I like things that look the same. So this drives me nuts that they're all different. So I won't do that again. And then my last card is, of course, my week in review card. Nothing exciting. I just outlined it, said what was what, and that was it. Oh, look right here. So this was Crepe Paper the Pure, is what some of it was. And then everything else was Fancy Pants. It's the little things. So that's what the collection was that I made my own cards from, just in case you were wondering. And this is my week 21. So I love this week. I don't know if it's because of the color scheme or I just really enjoyed the pictures I took and the stories. I don't know what it is about this week, but I love it. So I have one more week to share with you. I am caught up to week 22. I know I'm still really far behind, but I'm getting there. So I am going to stop this and start recording that one, and then I will be as caught up as I am. So I'll talk to everyone soon. Bye!